I know what you're thinking. Did he fire 6 shots or only 5? Well, to tell you the truth, in all this excitement, I've kind of lost track myself. But being this is a 44 Magnum, the most powerful handgun in the world, and would blow your head clean off, you've got to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
Milsurp Garage. Now check it out. You're faced one day. By the way, this isn't a 44 Magnum, so don't. It's actually a Colt pistol. But you're faced with this screw. You want to take out that screw, and then it will release that pin for you to move on with whatever you're doing. So now you're faced with this dilemma. What do? You just grab for your toolbox full of screwdrivers, get whatever fits in there, and gum it up and chew it up and bugger it. Is that what you do? That's not what you do. What you do is you reach for your hollow ground screwdriver set. I'm going to explain this a little bit right here. So check out my diagram. All right. Just want you guys to know this is not the art garage. Okay, so bear with me here, but I think I could illustrate something interesting here you guys might not be aware of. See this problem a lot, so it must be because it's a problem. That's the shape of your normal generic toolbox screwdriver. And here is the screw that you're screwing into. Now, if that were the shape of the slot in the screw, that'd be great. But screws and guns have this boxed out look to them. That's how they're shaped. And if you're using a regular screwdriver, you're only contacting, you can see just these edges here. This is what booger screws. So when only these edges contact, that's when you distort the screw, deform the screw, slip out and ruin it. Just basically, when you're done, you could look at every single screw and see that you've just been in there. These hollow ground screwdrivers, they have a look to them that looks more like that. And the screw, again, see, but now you could see that the square screw head is completely filled by the screwdriver. Now from a top view, right, what you would be looking at from a top view would be like, let's just say that's the slot in the screw, right? So you obviously don't want a screwdriver that's too wide for the screw right here, because then as it turns it would be galling into the metal that's out here on the outside. So it would be smaller, but if, let's say it doesn't fit, it's not wide enough, when you turn it, it's going to contact again here and here. Do you kind of see how that looks? I mean, I'm exaggerating it here, but you have to completely fill the slot of the screw, both widthwise, so it doesn't turn like this. Again, you're going to get, you've seen screws where on the inside of it, it has two raised portions, like raised up here and here from it just being pried like that. What you want is, you want to have a screw slot like this, and you want the screwdriver bit to literally, you want it to fit fully inside that slot, so it's bearing down on this whole part here and this whole part here. And by the same token, it not only bearing down on the whole part, but the shape of it so that it's bearing down on this whole part. You understand? And then, look, this could even be deeper. It might not even reach the bottom. It doesn't matter. So as long as the width is right, and the length of it, the width, to fit in perfect like that, to bear on this whole surface. And that's how it's done. And we're back, celebrating 2020 at the Bill Serb Garage. Want to celebrate being demonetized. All the restrictive YouTube firearms rules. Pretty soon we're going to be able to show a static picture of a screw for 20 minutes. Alright, enough fooling around. This is the whole point of what I'm talking about. Let's just say we go to use this screw head right here. This is a hollow ground screw head. A screwdriver. And look at the looseness there. See that? See that looseness there? What happens is now when it turns, it's going to be like edge to edge. We got enough light in here? Oh, for crying out loud. It looks like it's bright enough. You know what I'm saying? Look at the light come up the wrong direction. It is what it is. You see what I'm talking about, right? That movement is no good. Just the fact that it fits in there like that isn't good enough. So say, okay, let's go for a wider one. Look like it fit width-wise, but the actual width of the better. But look, if you look real close, see that movement there? You can see that. No good. That's going to leave two little divots inside the slot in that screw. When you find the right one, it might even be difficult to. Oh, that's the one. When you find the right one, it'll stand right up in there, and there will be absolutely no. You will not feel a click when you twist it back and forth. It's just that's the one. That's filling the entire screw head. And then what you do is, where's my tool? I took it out specifically for this. Okay, here it is. So then you get in here, okay? And just to make 100% sure, you gotta be real careful you don't pop out of that slot there and scratch the gun. But you just feel that out. Make sure every last teeny bit of debris is out of there. A couple of strands from the brush. And then there you go. That is the proper screwdriver to use. That fit. You see, you might even at this point be like, no, that's not fitting. You might think that it's not fitting in there. I have to actually get in there with my right hand. Did you hear that slide into that screw slot? I mean, that's the one, man. That's what these bits, these hollow ground bits are all about. Later.